Hi, how we doing? Nick from Beer-Gineers here. And I've just got in not long ago from going down to see my daughter Fern down at uni in Gloucestershire. And her halls of residence are not far, like a few miles from the DEYA tap room. And it would have been remiss of me to go down there, being a Beer-Gineer, to not pop in. So we went in there. We had a couple of drinks. We had some steady and another session beer, and I brought some souvenirs back with me, one of which was DEYA's saturated in Simcoe. So it's a double IPA brewed only with Simcoe, coming in at 8%. What else does it say? It's brewed with barley. Okay. Barley. There's oats in there. It's interesting, you know. I've just noticed this with overtone beer. The bigger text is in languages other than English. Oh, I can't even see what's in it. I think there's oats in it. Anyway, let's crack on. Let's get into a glass to see what we got. Now, what I would say, I've had quite, myself and my Beer-Gineers partner Emmett, I've done quite a few single hop beers recently. Not many of them work on their own. In fairness, it's been a bit of an education. But in summary, I can see why they add different hop builds, because you get the yin and the yang. Really, for me, as I've said before in previous videos, the only ones I've had in the past sort of 4 months of multiple single hop beers have worked have been Citra, Nelson Sauvin was one of that was quite good. Can't remember. Citra, Nelson Sauvin. Anyway, Simcoe. I've never had a single hop Simcoe, and I'm a bit trepidatious about this. Simcoe, to the best of my knowledge, is, I haven't researched it, this is just from memory, from what I've read and what my tasting is, that it's the dank sort of notes, which I love, but whether dank on its own is going to be enough, I don't know. But I'm willing to be educated. I'm willing to be corrected. So, what we got? We've got a reasonably hazy, yellowy, very, very light amber beer with just over a finger of very loose white head. Not much carbonation. Let's go for the nose. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's just like, it's just solid dank. I'm not getting anything else. All I'm getting off that is deep, earthy, DEYA, vegetal undertone. So, let me channel my inner Stu James, for those of you who know him. He's a guest on the channel occasionally. Autumn leaves, overripe fruit, muddy boots. Okay, let's leave that there. Yeah, but it's a really complex, really earthy sort of nose. Let's dive in. Chin chin. Oh. 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 Okay. That is really interesting. So, up front, it's quite sweet, but I think that the sweetness is magnified by some of the notes that I'm getting. That's really hard to place. It's all fruity. It reminds me of growing up, the sort of miniature sweets that you used to get. And I'm not selling this, but it's actually not unpleasant. Sort of the miniature sort of sweets you used to get, like pick and mix. So there's no, I'll tell you what it is, pear drops. That's what it is. Pear drops. Almost like a bit of licorice in there as well. Yeah, so it's reminding me of like Marks and Spencer's. Not Marks and Spencer's. What was the chain that went out of that went bust? Mine's gone blank today. Sorry, I'm just not with it at all. Just like pick and mix, basically. It's like a pick and mixy, sweet shop type notes up front, and then it goes a bit deep and a bit dank, but actually not as much as I'd like. The body is medium, but I have to say, on a quaffability perspective, this is not a quaffable beer. It's decent. It's well brewed. Wasn't what I was expecting, but I've never had a single hop Simcoe. But DEYA put their own slant on everything. Carbonation is very, very light. It's decent. I could drink it, but I think after a pint, you're done. So, on the quaffability scale, it detracts. I'm going to give this a rating. Let's get it all out in a glass. Oh, see what I mean? Look at that. I poured it with vigour, and I've just got a finger ahead. And I quite like that. I don't like gassy beers, to be honest, so I'm not complaining. I'm going to give that. Interestingly, I've just had a very, very different beer. So I've just reviewed a West Coast style IPA, double IPA from Overton, and forgive me for being, one track, but I'm going to give that 7 out of 10 as well. It's decent. It's sort of fruity initially, with a little bit of herbal dank, but it's not very quaffable. I think after a pint you get sick of that. So 7 out of 10 for DEYA's Saturated in Simcoe. And I have to say, it's nowhere near as good as they've done loads of Saturated. So Saturated in Strata, amazing. Saturated in Citra, amazing. This is probably Saturated in Nelson Sauvin. Beautiful. This is probably my least favourite, but I'm not surprised. So, because Simcoe is there for dank, for complexity, it doesn't really work that well on its own. Okay, thanks for watching. Hope you like the video. Thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you don't. So we've had the beer comments. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Until next time. Bye.